What is down, everybody? Is your main course with Pancake. Welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a tier list. It's been a while, hasn't it? We're going to be doing a krunker related tier list. Okay, but yeah, the guns of krunker. Yeah, I just think it's good to get back to my roots. It's gonna take me a while to get back into the gist of these things, but first on the list, quite poetic, I'd say, that this is the first one on the list. I didn't make this list, by the way. That person did. These are the dualies. I think it's like a Uzi, but it's a dually. I hate dualies. All right. Fun fact: I have never been in a video game where I liked the dualies. I hate them. I despise them. I'm terrible with them. They confuse me. I get scared. They're an F tier, okay? That's just the way it is. Just accept it. Next up, we have the AK. Now, this is the gun that I mainly use. The AK is pretty much my go-to. I really enjoy it. I'm giving it an S tier. I think it's probably the most well-rounded gun in the game. I think it's probably the best for most scenarios, you know? It's good at long range, and it's pretty good at short range, too. It's not the best at short range. I'd say across the board, it's a good overall choice. Next up is the little like alien blaster thing. I've never really understood how this worked. I've just never really gotten the reason why you would want to use it. I'm gonna give it a D tier. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the Desert Eagle, the Deagle thing. No, this is the automatic pistol, isn't it? And I really like the automatic pistol. I'm gonna give that an A tier. That's a really solid weapon, just overall. It's not great, I find it fun to play with. Alright, next up we get the crossbow. Crossbow is very difficult to use. I don't use it much because it's pretty high skill cap, and it's more of just to have fun with it. I'm gonna give it a B tier. It's fun every now and then, but it's not that viable, just in general. Next up we've got, this is the revolver. No, it's not. This isn't the revolver. This is the Desert Eagle. It's a very hard-hitting pistol, but the revolver is better than the Deagle pretty much in all scenarios. I'd say D tier, honestly. I don't think it's that great of a weapon overall. I just don't like it that much. Alright, next up we get the FAMAS, a burst weapon. Sometimes it's really good. When I use it, it's not. I'm not very good with it, but some people will just destroy you with this. I'm gonna give it a C tier. It's an okay weapon. It's not great though. Right, next we got the knife. The knife just annoys me. F tier for the knife. I don't like it. I just get killed by it and get mad, and I can't kill anyone with it, and it just makes me mad. Alright, next up we got the machine gun. Now this is the spray and pray, alright? Depending on the situation, it's either really difficult to use or extremely easy to use. It's a pretty polarizing weapon, I'd say. I'm gonna give it a B tier. If you just want to like shoot a lot of bullets in a general direction, that's the way to go. It's not precise, right? And it's horrible in close quarter combat too, so that's pretty bad. Alright, next we got just the regular old pistol. I don't like the pistol. I know it's supposed to be a secondary weapon, like if you run out of bullets, you gotta switch and get one more shot in. But my brain just doesn't work that quickly. I'm gonna go D tier on the pistol. It's not useful for me. Okay, next up we got the revolver. Now the revolver I like. It's much better than the Desert Eagle for sure. I'm gonna give the revolver a B tier. I don't think it's quite A tier. I don't think it's that good, but it is fun. Packs quite the punch, so when you do land some shots, it's worth it. Alright, next up we got the bazooka. The bazooka is just not viable in any scenario, I don't think. It's fun to blow stuff up. I'd give it a C tier. Alright, next we got the double barrel. Double barrel's decent. I don't think any of the alternate shotguns are as good as just the usual one. You only got 2 shots, so if you miss, you're screwed pretty much. And it does take a little while to reload. I'm gonna give it a C tier with the bazooka. I might be wrong. I think this is the like the automatic shotgun. I'm honestly not 100% sure that that's even what this is. I don't know, it looks like a D tier. Doesn't look great. Alright, next up we got just the shotgun. I'm putting the shotgun A tier. I really like the shotgun. It's really fun to play with. It's kind of got a bad stigma around it of not being a skillful weapon, but I think it actually is. Like, I think it does require quite a bit of skill. Hard to get close to people on some maps. Some maps, it's not a skillful weapon, but there are a few maps that it's really difficult to get close to someone. Next up we got the sniper. I'm going S tier for the sniper. It's really fun. It can be viable. It usually isn't. And I just think it's a really fun gun to use. And next up we got the, what's this called? Oh my gosh, I use it so much. The submachine gun. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. But I use this gun a lot. I really like it. It's an S tier. I think this is one of the, I'd say this is number 2 only to the AK, because it's really good at close quarters. It's really good at mid-range. Long range, it's pretty iffy. It's a pretty well-rounded gun, I'd say. I'd say it's pretty good overall. Alright, so this is the blaster. Now, the blaster is like pretty good, but I just don't play it much. I don't know why. I just don't really like it. It just doesn't feel right, because it's supposed to be like the alien or the futuristic type gun. It just doesn't feel right to play it. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It just doesn't feel good. I'm gonna give it a B tier. It just doesn't feel natural, I'd say. Next up we got this, which it is the Deagle, but it says grappler on it. I don't know what the grappler is. I'm assuming it was like a special event weapon. I'm just gonna throw it F tier. And then we also have this just blueprint. I don't know why there's a blueprint on this list. Looks like an A tier blueprint though to me. I mean, it's got arrows and squares. And this, I don't know what this is. I don't know. Looks pretty bad. F tier. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my tier list right there. Let me know what you agree with and what you disagree with in the comments. I think that's a pretty good list. I think it's pretty representative of what I would recommend as well. Especially to new players, I would recommend, I mean, the semi-auto and the AK are definitely the two that I recommend as the best overall weapons. That's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Smash like, subscribe. If you got something to say, say it. And I'll see all y'all later.